my wife doesn't like it when I say, what is up, this is Goodman, so I guess I won't say that anymore. Anyway, what's up, this is Goodman. I'm signing on for another video. So, we are doing a lot of stuff today. I usually don't film on these days because there's just too much stuff going on and I don't want to deal with it. But I'm going to try today. And I'm going to fail, but I'm going to try, and that's all that counts, right? You guys will totally understand and not get mad. So we've got, first thing, got to go to Lowe's, Satan's bum, and get a bunch of stuff from there. Not all Lowe's are terrible, just the one in Homewood. They're horrible. They're literally the worst. The loaders are nasty. They're always on their phones. I literally watch them accost customers for asking to get help. When I'm old, it will be the same way. Anywho, so I gotta go over to Lowe's, pick up the stuff. Of course, there's a trash truck right here picking up all these limbs. Anyway, I gotta do that. I think I have 2 houses to look at least one house to look at. Anyway, so we have got to do that. We've got houses to look at. We've got stuff to do at the flip house. I'm not gonna do too much at the flip house, but I got some stuff to do there. I gotta go over to my house in the south side, put a charger on my box truck because my box truck is dead. And there's something else I have to do. And I gotta pick up papers from one of my tenants. So there's a lot of things going on. But I'm probably on this tenant, I'm going to show you guys kind of the process of how actually it works, just getting people in the house using obviously the Birmingham Housing Authority, which is horrible, but whatever. And so we're going to do a lot of stuff today. I'm going to try to get everything on film just so you guys can kind of see what a very hectic day is. And if I would just not have to talk to people, I could probably get all these days done before lunch, but I always get stopped by my neighbors in Southside, or wow, there are 3 big dogs with that lady. Anyway, my neighbors in Southside, or neighbors out in the hood. It doesn't matter. Or I talk to Roberto, and so I literally could be done with this day so early, but instead it's a lot longer, and I'm out and about, and just never getting anything done as much as I want to. So, and then that's the other thing. It's a big thing. We've got to go and see what we failed on the Section 8 inspection, if they even came and inspected. So, we got a lot of things to do. Let's get into it. I'm going to head to Lowe's first, probably go over to the flip house and get some stuff done there. We'll go look at the houses. We'll pick up the packet. We'll check on the duplex. Let's get into the action-packed day of Goodman. I'll see you in a second. All right, so we're at the flip house. We've got window pane 1, window pane 2. Oh, look, see, sorry, I like how I'm not even showing you guys this. And window pane 3, and then we got another one on the other side. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut these guys out, cut out the caulking around them. And so once we do that, we'll be able to actually get these guys out of here. Hopefully, we'll see. And then put some new ones in. And then past that, I mean, it's just cutting it. And I'll show you guys how I do that. It's really simple. But if you guys are going to do rentals and stuff, don't deal with glass. Just put plexiglass in. Number one, it's got the same RE value as a single pane of glass. If you're dealing with double pane glass windows, that's different. Do something, just call the manufacturer. Usually they'll just send you a new sash or something. But with these, it's just put plexiglass in. Do not go to a glass cutter. You can buy plexiglass from Lowe's or Home Depot, and then you get the little plexiglass cutter. It's super simple, super easy to use, and I can definitely show you how. In just a second. So give me a second. It's really funny. Roberto never listens to me when I say lock the door, unless I need him to have the door unlocked for me, so I'm not walking around the house 500 times. But anyway, so got the caulk just scored that all around it. I think all these pieces are actually plexiglass already, which is funny that they're broken. So they've just been replaced multiple times, and it's oh, I'm sorry I broke it one time. Let me break it another time. But anyway, all right, we're gonna get these out. Pretty simple. Usually you're gonna have to push from the inside out. So let's go into that. So this one, see, this whole thing is flexing, which I don't necessarily like. I think we got some more glue on the inside, so I'm gonna go ahead and cut that, and then I'll push these guys out.
Okay, so it's done. We just hit, because this is plexiglass, so that's why I'll actually hit it like that. Because more than likely I'm not going to get my hand just destroyed. Get all this stuff out. Try to get most of this caulk off too. And look how much, I didn't know that I had come to this house and replaced these windows once. I'm joking. I'm better than this, maybe. So after this, all I'm going to do is just kind of clean this up around here. We'll measure, we'll cut, put some glue in here, and then we'll push in, and then we'll leave it at that. I'm going to get the rest of these guys done. I'll bring back once we start cutting the glass, and I'll show you guys what we do with that. All right, we got this paint out, we got this paint out, and we got this paint out. On these 1, 2, they're already clean from the inside. I'm going to clean that one on the outside. I'll show you what I'm actually cleaning. That one I also have to clean, but I need to get a ladder for that one. I'll have to, maybe my yellow one will make it. I'm not sure. We'll see. Let's go out here for a second. So whenever you take these windows out, there's going to be a bunch of usually silicone. It can be just actual, what's it called? I can't even remember what it's called. It's this stuff, oh, glazing. So there'd be glazing around, like this one was actual glass on this top one. So there was glazing up there, but down here you're just going to have like caulk and silicone, whatever. Horrible job done, but you know what, hey, they needed to make it so they didn't have any wind coming through. They did a good job, I guess. So I'm gonna get this cleaned up, show you guys what it looks like, and then we'll go into actually cutting it. All nice and neat, no more I guess caulking around that area. Okay, that's it. We're gonna cut this glass and then we're gonna move on to the next stuff. When you're cutting this stuff, it's really simple. Wow, that could have been catastrophically bad. Stab myself with some tin metal. That would suck. Just get one of these little tools. They cost like $5, plastic cutter. You can find them at Lowe's. They'll be right next to the rest of the plexiglass. I have another one of these, but I was like, it got kind of dull, so just buy another one. Take that little cover off. So I already have the line where I'm going to score, and literally just score the line multiple times, and then you can just crack it over your knee. You can use the C-clamp. It's probably the easiest way to do this, but we're not in the easy mode of life. Okay, we are hardcore. And by that I mean we're just like impatient and stupid. I hope the camera shows how wavy that is. But anyway, that's it. So you do this like a ton of times, and then we're just gonna snap it over our knee. So I'll just keep going, okay? Okay, we're gonna try with just 3. See what happens. All right, there you go, perfect. Right on the line. I know we got a wave, whatever, it doesn't matter. The point is that, I guess it does matter, but it'll do, pig, it'll do. So this is our piece. Now I'm just gonna cut them into 3 sections, and we'll have our pieces for that. For the window panes, get them all in. I'll show you guys just the gluing process, and that's pretty much it. All right, all right, so we've got the piece of glass. I already did the other 2. The one on the bottom came out horrible because it was smaller, or it was way too big. And I'm gonna fall off of this brick in a second. Anyway, so you need to do is you take it. Okay, we got a lot of trash here, so just give it a blow. Or you could do like a really cool thing called get some compressed air or something. But anyway, take this, push it in, make sure it fits properly, and it should, because I cut it smaller on this one. So it's gonna fit. It's gonna fit on all this. We might need a little nudge. That's okay. So we take this back out. Now we're gonna put the glue in. Glue all the way around these little edges. We'll push it in, and I'll show you the end product. All right, so that's the end product. Everything's in glued. I'll just put some glazing or silicone around this area. It will not be as bad as that, but it will still be on there just to give it a little bit of extra oomph on the outside. Now, I have got to get over to a house I'm supposed to go look at with my realtor, and I'm going to be late, and I got to go tell Roberto, and then I will be back. But I might show you guys a little bit of this house. I don't know. Probably not. I usually wait to show you guys houses after I've already like pretty much bought it, and then I show you guys. Sometimes I don't. But anyway, I'll go look at this house and I'll be right back. Well, this is a not fun time. We're gonna walk up these steps, take a video of all the good stuff that we're gonna find here, and I just fell over. Golly. All right, lots of trash on the front porch. You guys thought I wasn't gonna be able to take you through this one. We're gonna take around. Let's go around the outside first. Okay, nothing to write home about here. Access in the back, that's good. AC unit, oh good. Is that fire? This looks like grease. Lots of it though. Also, nice. Anyway, doesn't look too bad from the outside. Good backyard, we can roll in everybody. Got neighbors, that's fine. Brand new electrical box. That's always pleasant to see. Okay. I thought I just stepped on a landmine. Anyway, let's go inside. Alrighty, so we're in the backyard now. Little gate there. It's got HVAC units still intact. Can you believe that? Everything is still here. Backyard is beautiful, fenced in all the way around. Sorry. Siding, literally just spray it down. It looked really nice. Got a couple spots there, and over there we got another spot, but electrical is new. Got a limb down here, so I'd have to take that out. That's not a big deal though. I mean, all in all, this is an absolute buy, but it's got to be for the right price. 55 is way too much. There's not enough on the bone for me to be able to pick on this one. So we can probably sell it for 70, maybe 72-ish, because it is a very, very nice house. So even at 55, you'd be like, oh, well, Goodman, that's like, it's almost 20K. The problem is we got to do renovations, and it's not 20K. It's more like, what would it be, 13 or 17K. Still got to do renovations. Still got to do a ton of other stuff. So the point is that we need to get this down to like 40. Get it down to 40, we have like, $32,000 to work with. Now we're talking, this could be a very good potential house. We're just doing floors, doing a little bit of touch-up paint. Bathroom's probably the biggest thing that we're gonna have to deal with, but really it's just making that surround look a little bit better, and then fixing the tiles, or probably just fixing the tiles and calling it a day on that. So I would say this is a complete buy. I'm gonna try to really push hard to get this guy to come down just a tad bit and be like, look, we're doing all cash. We'll do it at 40 and we'll call it a day. Get it, sell it. I would hold this one, I really would. I have a tenant that is moving out. The problem is that if this just lined up a little bit better with one of my tenants moving out, I would go ahead and sell her house, use the money to buy this one. But it's just not gonna happen. But this is one in the blue moon. This is a very good house, and this is one I would literally buy. I'd hold it. I would rent this baby out forever. The central heating and air, it's a good bathroom, it's good sized rooms, it's a very quaint house, it's a very simple house. That's what I like about it the most. Super simple, smaller rooms, no weird layouts, no weird additions. It's just a good solid house. So anyway, that's my thought process. I'm gonna get back to the video now. We're gonna go to the warehouse, we gotta drop some stuff off. I know this is gonna be a super long video, but this is literally what I do in a day. When I have a hectic day, this is what we're doing all day. We're running all around, having to do 1,000 things, 1,000 people calling, 1,000 people wanting something to be done, and that's what we do. So we're gonna keep going. I gotta get over to the warehouse, drop off a bunch of the stuff in my truck. I'm also gonna try to contact this dude and just be like, look, 40,000. I'm probably gonna do 30. I'm gonna probably tell him 35, and then he'll take me, and then I'll be, all right, cool. What are you looking to? And be like 47, or he'll say 50 or something like that. I might do 40 just to get him talking to me, because that's the thing, is the big thing is like in this bathroom, we could do this could be a real easy one. I don't even have to bring in anybody. I just bring in Roberto. We go through, do the trim, make it look nice, and like I said, just call it a day at that point. But anyway, let's keep going. I'll see you guys at the warehouse. I mean, you just be unloading stuff, so whatever. All right, so got everything moved out of the truck, and you'd think the truck would look a lot better, but it still looks like a disaster area in most of this area. That's got to be returned. And then I got a couple other things that I got to return to Home Depot right now. And then we're gonna head back to the flip house, because I think that's it for everything around here. I still got to go plug my box truck in and get that charging. So I actually had to use the footage
from earlier to remember all these things because I didn't write them down. So I'm gonna go ahead to Home Depot, grab an aerator, return some stuff, and then I will be back at the flip house to finish up some of the things going on there. Alrighty, well, I didn't film when I got back to the flip house because, or 8 Mile house. I'm sorry, there's like 1,000 flip houses, it seems like. But when I got back there, I had lunch for me and Roberto, so we sat down, ate lunch, and then I just got done really quickly. I got the last window pane in on the other window, and then I did the aerator on the sink, which takes 5 seconds, and then I just put some weather stripping on the door for the front door because there's just huge gaps and stuff. Now there's not, so it's all good. And with that, the last thing I've got is I gotta go to my house in Southside, to the frat house, because I've got a box truck that needs to be charged, because on Saturday they're doing a crawfish boil. I'm supposed to be there, apparently, and so I have a neighbor who does not like them doing anything ever, and I guess I'm the only landlord that kind of fights for my tenants instead of just rolling over and being like, oh, okay, I guess we'll just kill them or something. So I'm gonna go get my box truck charged up, so then on Saturday or Friday I can move it down to the lower level, so it can just kind of sit there and be as act as like a sound barrier and just a barrier in general, like, hey, there's stuff going on here, please go away. There's not gonna be any nefarious action, there's not gonna be like the drunken rager or something. It's a crawfish boil. I mean, I don't know, but I can already foresee it being an issue. So I'm gonna head up and do that, and that will conclude my day. It is 1:13 in the afternoon. Days like this, they are fleeting. They don't always happen. But a lot of times I can put a lot of stuff into the day. Plus it's raining. If it wasn't raining, I would more than likely stay at the flip house and get some more stuff done. But I don't deal with the rain. I'm so tired. Every time that it rains, I sit here and go, I'm totally gonna go out and do stuff, and there's no point because I'll never get anything done. So anyway, that's it for today. We are done. This has been a day in the life, and if you hated it, good, then that's whatever. At least I didn't film like 10 hours of it, or I guess 5 hours of it, like it's lasted, or however long it's been. Of course, I'll go home and do more paperwork and do all the kinds of stuff that I'm behind on, so that'll be fun too. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this. This is Goodman. I'm signing off. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye. This is Goodman, back with another